What is it, my veggies? My name is VTR, and yes, I am still currently sick as of recording this, but we're going to talk about this movie anyway. It's been one that's been sitting on my radar that I saw in theaters and have watched quite a few times since. That is Dear Evan Hansen from 2021. Little background real quick. I am a big fan of this musical. I did really enjoy the musical and had a lot of fun with the musical. I've done a performance. We've done a performance of it inside Rec Room. I love the music. I love the story, and it's a really crazy story. And surprisingly, something like this it comes as popular and as mainstream as it has, which is completely insane in my opinion. With that being said, this movie has been dragged through the dirt by so many people, by critics, by fans, by average moviegoers. This movie has been dragged through the ringer. And personally, I think the movie is getting way too much hate. Like, I don't think this movie deserves the hate that it's been getting. The movie is nowhere near as bad as people are claiming it to be and all that. It's like, no, it's nowhere near as bad. And it really is something that just bothers me because, okay, let's get talking about the movie itself. So, the movie of Dear Evan Hansen is based on the Broadway musical, which where a kid, high school kid goes, has very bad depression and social problems and everything, and winds up getting into this lie about how he was best friends with someone who wound up killing themselves. Now, a lot of people, one big problem that I've heard criticism of this movie is the fact that it's been put to film has made this whole story a lot more messed up and a lot more creepy. It was already messed up on stage. Bringing it to film does not make it any weirder. I don't get that criticism. I legit don't. Now, the whole point of this movie being made was the movie was produced by Ben Platt's dad, and it was kind of the reason they made it was to encapsulate his performance as Evan Hansen, and kind of jumpstart his film career. A lot of people think this movie probably killed his film career. Let's get to the elephant in the room. Ben Platt is not a 17-year-old. And a lot of people think that it's noticeable. It's very noticeable. But once you get past that, it's not as bad as you think. Once you get past that, I've seen way worse. It's not that big a deal. You can clearly tell he's not a high schooler, but I do enjoy the film nonetheless, even regardless of that detail. Hey guys, real quick one thing I want to say I forgot to mention. What I want to say about Ben Platt in this movie, he does a great performance. Like, it is such well acted, and you feel for this character when he's upset. So, I gotta say, he did a fantastic performance with this character in this movie. But yeah, that's the biggest problems, and I think that's what people are letting the movie really bend down on them like that, is because they think that's the that's so distracting, it's bothering. And I guess I can understand people, but for me personally, I did enjoy the fact that this is still Ben Platt, but my main problem with Ben Platt being portrayed in the music, playing Evan in this film, is the fact that he's really good in it. And that doesn't sound like criticism, but it is, because you can definitely tell that these other actors are more theater, movie actors, and Ben Platt is on stage, which is completely insane to think about. But it's very different acting styles, but they do merge together at parts, and there are some creative changes made to this story. Like, Evan and Zoe don't hook up until later in the film, which I think works a lot better. There's one really awkward moment in the musical where Evan kisses her, and I'm glad they cut that out. But some songs were cut out, and a lot of them people were complaining like they're major songs. It's like, no, they're not. It's the only one that shouldn't have been cut out was "Good for You." The rest of the songs are understandable. They got cut out there for runtime, and some of them just don't work in a theatrical sense. Yeah, in a movie sense, not theatrical, like a movie sense. With that being said, the acting is great. The songs they add 2 songs that are really great. And the vocal performances are really nice. And if you're a fan of these musicals, it's gonna be great to see them on the big screen. And some of the audio mixing though during some of the songs, especially during "Sincerely Me," with the part where they're with the trash stuff, the trash picker upper thing, with that going on, there's some really weird audio mixing there, which is really weird to me. And I've seen this in theaters and I've seen it at home quite a few times. And it's noticeable at home. It's noticeable on the Blu-ray. It's not as noticeable. I don't know if it was because of the TV I was watching it on or what, but I did really enjoy this film. I don't think it's bad. I really don't. And I think some people have considered this their worst movie of the year, and I just can't sit by and say that's justified because I don't think it is. We've had much worse movies this year. I don't think this movie was bad. I really don't. As I really enjoyed it, and I loved seeing this music and everything put. I'm probably going to watch it again probably pretty soon because I really did like this film. The Rotten Tomatoes score, though, critics gave it a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, but audiences is 88%. So there's really people that are torn between what they think about this movie and think, is this done well? Is this done well to encapsulate what the original wanted to do and everything? And I feel like it does well. The criticisms are there, and there are some big criticisms. But me personally, I do think this is a good movie. I don't think it's awful. I think the movie just got too much hard on for the fact that it is a Broadway adaptation. Hard on? No, that's not what I meant to say. Too much. It got harded on too much. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But I don't know. It's weird to say that nonetheless. And I just really don't know what to think about what some people think about this film. But I do not think this is a bad movie. I do not think this is awful. I do not think this deserves the criticism it's been getting. Personally, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I think that's a fair ground for this movie. I liked it, and I normally agree with critics and everything, but this time I'm just not with them on it. I'm gonna have to disagree because I do really enjoy this film, and I think it is the movie looks nice. Some of the editing is a little off, but I do like the way this movie's formatted. I do not like the way the characters are handled. I do like this movie, and I do think that it deserves a more fair chance than it was given. I loved seeing it in theaters. It was a lot of fun, and if you guys haven't seen it already, I did a review the actual Evan Hansen Broadway show. If you guys want to check that video out. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering where all my reviews of all the other movies I saw last year, don't worry, I'm going to get those up as soon as I can. Obviously, I've been sick and everything, so I've been a little slacking with stuff lately, but here's a video for y'all. What did you guys think of Evan Hansen? I'd love to know what you guys thought about this movie. And that's really all I have to say for this review, guys. I'm going to be jumping into some more reviews soon. I know I just got a bunch of stuff that I just need to review. A lot of stuff from last year. I got to do my top 12s and everything. And there's just a lot that I need to do. A lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And I will see you guys in the next video. Which one of the 2020 reviews do you guys want to see soon?
Like, I know there's a lot of movies that came out last year that I need to review. There's some that I haven't seen that I want to review. So let me know, because we got a lot to look forward to. I'm thinking about reviewing the all the Jackass movies because of the new. I don't know why I'm gonna review those, but I'm gonna review them. I think because the new one comes out. That'll be great, won't it? All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.